Meanwhile, the Election Commission, it seems, has issued notices to Anurag Thakur on his hate speech, or what was being seen as his hate speech, and has asked for his response by the 30th of June, by noon, in fact, on the 30th of June. Let's just remind you of what Anurag Thakur had said. Well, at a campaign meeting for the Ritala candidate in Delhi, Anurag Thakur had urged the crowd standing there to shout slogans like "shoot down the traitors." He hadn't used those words himself, but he had urged the crowd to respond in what appeared to be a blatant case of rabble-rousing. The EC now taking notice of that. Arvind has been tracking that story and joins us now. Arvind, what details are we getting at this point? Anurag Thakur himself, a junior finance minister, has actually been fairly defiant in when asked questions about what he had said, who he meant by those traitors, etc. But now a direct rap from the EC?
Yeah, Ankita, just now, a short while ago, the Election Commission has issued a show cause notice to Anurag Thakur, who is a junior minister of Finance Ministry. They have issued notice asking for his response by 12 noon on January 30th. In fact, yesterday, while addressing a public rally at the Ritala Assembly constituency in support of the party candidate, Anurag Thakur raised a controversial slogan. In fact, when we asked him, in fact, sources close to his team, they had said that he did not raise the controversial slogan. In fact, he just started the slogan, and that the controversial phrase was actually followed up by the audience. So that was his technical reason, that was his clarification given from his side. But today, the Election Commission, after going through the entire video, in fact, Election Commission did not just take that one particular bit of the phrase. In fact, the Election Commission went through the complete speech given by Anurag Thakur, and they have finally come to a prima facie conclusion that there was a model code of conduct violation, and that's why the Election Commission has issued a show cause notice to Anurag Thakur asking for his response by January 30th by 12 noon. The Election Commission, the Delhi Chief Electoral Officer, had also sought a report, a related report from the returning officer of this particular constituency, that is Rajiv Chabra. And what we are hearing is that Rajiv Chabra, he submitted his report to the Delhi Chief Electoral Officer by around by today afternoon, and after going through that particular report, that Delhi Chief Electoral Officer, he has also forwarded the report from the returning officer to the Election Commission of India. So Election Commission of India has received the report from the Delhi Chief Electoral Officer, including the video footage of Anurag Thakur's speech, Anurag Thakur's slogan, and also the transcript of his complete speech. So what we are hearing is that as of now, the Delhi Chief Electoral Officer, based on his direction, the returning officer has issued a notice to Anurag Thakur asking for his response by January 30th, 12 noon. This particular notice, as of now, they have just issued the notice to Anurag Thakur. What we are hearing is that a similar notice will also be issued to Parvesh Verma, where he also seen giving a very controversial, very communal statement to a news agency. So what we are hearing is that a few minutes from now, a similar notice will also be given to Parvesh Verma asking for his response also. After the response, then the Election Commission will take a decision on what kind of action the Commission should take against both of them.